Good morning. Maybe a chilly start out there, bit of a fresh breeze in the south again, but overall a dry and very sunny day for most of us.
And Matt, it's sunny again. I'm very happy. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, a much sunnier start than it was yesterday morning. Good morning to you. Beautiful sunrise here in the east of London. This is Wapping just now. A little bit on the fresh side, a little bit cool out there this morning. One or two mist and fog patches around, but overall compared with yesterday, it's a dry and sunny day for the vast majority. The breeze that was a notable feature across southern areas yesterday, there with us again today. If anything, just a little bit stronger, but you will have the sunshine to compensate today. And it's a chilly start for some of you this morning and quite a fresh breeze blowing across the south once again. But overall, it's going to be a sunny day for most.
Looking at a lovely sunny start in many parts of the country.
Could be, you never know. Yeah, a lovely sunny start indeed. Thank you very much, Sarah. But yeah, blue skies here in the northwest of Scotland, and it will be one of the warmest spots today. Temperatures could get up to around 20 or 21 degrees across parts of the Highland. High teens elsewhere. We've still got a bit of a fresh breeze today, but what's going to happen is that breeze is going to shift direction over the next few days into more of a southerly, and certainly through tomorrow we'll start to see temperatures rise across parts of England and Wales especially. Still some of the warmest conditions to suspect in the north of Scotland. But by Friday, we're going to see a plume of much warmer airs across these eastern parts. This will be a big change for those North Sea coasts. And inland, we could see temperatures here up to around 26 degrees. So some strong sunshine and some warmer conditions to come over the next few days. And a fresh breeze blows across the south of the country again today, but overall, much sunnier day than yesterday. Certainly for the next few days, Ben, very good morning to you. If you like your sunshine and a little bit more warmth, that will be with us through today, tomorrow, and indeed for some into Friday. But look at this. Wednesday mornings don't get much better than a view like this. Calm, clear, sunny start in the west of Scotland, where we'll see some of the highest of the temperatures through today. And in fact, a much sunnier day across the board.
And the Zoological Society of London turns 200 and announces ambitious new plans thanks to a £20 million donation from a mystery benefactor. See if this works. They're not coming. No, here they come. Can you see them? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Can you see them? Oh, that is amazing. So we're going to be feeding them some food, which is why I've got the gloves. Oh, here they come. Oh, there we go. So London Zoo are announcing this new wildlife health centre they're going to build here. Now, one of the key principles here at the zoo is to try and get the animals to cooperate with their own healthcare. So, for example, the penguins have learned to stand on a weighing scales to measure their weight, see how healthy they are. They're so comfortable with the keepers that the keepers can take the chicks and weigh them, do health checks on them, make sure they're OK.
Yeah, Morning Live follows breakfast on BBC One this morning. So let's find out what they have in store and say good morning to Holly and Greg, looking lovely on the balcony.
Morning.
I'm guessing you're talking about the view and not us, to be fair. It's looking lovely today. Still a little bit chilly, but good morning to both of you.
I'll temper that. Some good news, let's say, shall we? I think I might be about to spoil it. A very good morning to lovely sunny start here in Gwynedd behind me. But the blue skies we've got at the moment, and which will last over the next few days, may not hang around for the whole weekend. Of course, a bank holiday weekend upon us, and there is a chance that we're going to see some rain. Some of you, of course, will welcome that at the moment, given the dry conditions. It's a bit complicated, though, the bank holiday weekend forecast.
Look at that sky. Hello to you.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, Nina? You can bank on loads of sunshine today, but you can't bank on the sunshine for the bank holiday, as we'll see in just a moment. Yes, enjoy the sunshine whilst it lasts, because it's almost universal today across the UK. Just one or two showers coming into the far southwest of England. Bit of patchy cloud for the Hebrides, otherwise fine.
Well, it's looking very sunny, Thomas. It is another very, very bright and sunny day, but you'll have noticed from Luxmood's report earlier, it is very windy too. But nothing in the way of cloud to report down in Isleworth. We've got pigeons and geese looking at the river down there. Not much else. There's not much else going on. The breeze, however, blowing all the pollen around, so lots of sneezes around today as well.
Hi Nina. Well, weather-wise today we've got lots of sunshine, and actually for most of us these sunny skies are going to last for another 2 or 3 days, depending of course where you live.
Well, this is the scene now in Golders Green.
Sally is here, and Sally, incredibly windy out there today, but still sunny.
Well, it was. I mean, I think a lot of people might have felt like they had hay fever today because there was so much grit. I mean, even I was like, oh, I'm getting really scratchy. Those winds will gradually ease over the next couple of days, and by Friday there'll be quite a different feel. Still the sunshine, but we've got the warmth coming as well. So let's take a little look. Here we go. Hello again. I hope you had a lovely day. I hope you managed to enjoy some sunshine. This little one certainly did. As we go through to tomorrow, more bright weather. A little bit breezy still, but not as windy as today. For Friday, it gets a bit warmer. Well, quite a bit warmer actually, and a little bit muggy too. And then for the weekend, a bit more unsettled. And I mentioned earlier, it will still be quite breezy, but the wind's not as strong as today. But because they're coming onshore, you can see out to the east, it's cooler there. Inland in those sheltered spots, highs of 19 to 21, and still high UV wherever you are. Friday, we'll start to see those winds come up from the south, hence that warmer air moving in, and it's going to be that bit muggier as well. See you later on.
We're joined by Chris McLennan, who's in Portree on the Isle of Skye, and by Helen Richardson, who's in Gateshead. Let's go to Chris first of all.
Well, we're in the sunny Portree tonight in the Isle of Skye, which is represented in one of the largest constituencies that sits at the Scottish Parliament. Now, this vast seat spans from the Cairngorms in the east, across west to Lochaber, and then here over the sea to Skye. Now, issues that are important to voters here include infrastructure upgrades, the likes of roads, to cope with the thousands of visitors we see coming here each year. Other important topics include green energy. We've seen a lot of projects, renewable projects proposed of late, as well as access to health services, particularly in rural areas. Now, this has been an SNP stronghold since as far back as 2011. For the past decade, it's been held by Kate Forbes, who was Scotland's Deputy First Minister. She's standing down, but the SNP is confident it can retain this seat. Others, though, think they are in with a chance. The Scottish Liberal Democrats have made this a target constituency, but Reform, Conservatives and Labour all think they have an opportunity here. Overall, it's shaping up to be a hot contest here ahead of next week's Holyrood election.
Chris, thank you. Let's go to Helen now in Gateshead.
Thanks, Sophie. Yes, we've got 5 councils holding elections here: Sunderland, Newcastle, Gateshead, North and South Tyneside. Now, all 5 are run by Labour at the moment. Some have been run by Labour since the 1970s, but the polls are predicting that there could be big changes ahead. That's because most of the elections here are all outs. That's this year, and that means, you know, with all the seats up for grabs, it's perfectly possible for another party to take control. Locally, Labour are concerned about heavy losses. They're appealing to voters that any change could risk all of the regeneration work that's been going ahead. Reform UK are confident of making gains. They took control of Durham County Council last year, and this time round they're targeting Sunderland, Gateshead and South Tyneside.
We've seen some beautiful blue skies today.
Yep.
Bank holiday weekend, is it going to last?
Looks a little different, actually, Sophie, but let's not get ahead of ourselves because there is some more sunshine and indeed some warmth to come over the next few days. Today we saw some sunshine, but some of us in the south of the UK had some pretty strong winds as well. We had wind gusts in places of 40 to very close to 50 miles per hour there in the far southwest in Plymouth. But at the same time as those very strong wind gusts in Plymouth, temperatures were at 20 degrees, so a warm but windy day. It was cold in the wind along the east coast, 10, 11, 12, but 21 in parts of northern Scotland. And it will feel warmer for more of us over the next couple of days. High pressure changes shape, the wind direction changes, we get more of a southerly wind. That'll bring some humid air our way by Friday.
And join Kate at London Zoo. Hi.
Thank you very much, Riz. Good evening. Well, just behind me, you may be able to see in the distance, is Penguin Beach, where just until recently, because there's some food around, the penguins have been basking in the evening sunshine here at London Zoo. We've had a day filled with sunshine once again. High pressure is very much still in charge, at least for tomorrow. But we have been contending with a fairly brisk northeasterly breeze today, which has actually been making things feel quite cold.
Hello, we've seen loads of sunshine across the country again today. The highest temperatures were across western areas, with both Wales and the Highlands reaching the 21 Celsius mark. Pretty windy though towards southwest England, with gusts well into the 40s of miles an hour.
And it's been perfect weather for getting out in the gardens this week. I'll have your full UK forecast later on in the programme from a very unique garden, over 50 feet above the streets of Manchester.
And Joe's in Manchester tonight, or should I say Joe is above Manchester tonight. Joe, where exactly are you this evening?
I am 50 feet above the bustling streets of Manchester, Grant, in the beautiful Castlefield Viaduct. Trams are rattling along beside me. The National Trust took this old railway viaduct, a Victorian-era viaduct, on in 2022 and transformed it into a garden in the sky. It really is an oasis, and with no real natural flow of water, it must be a real task to keep this looking so green as it does now. And of course we know that April has been drier than average so far, particularly for eastern counties of the UK, which have recorded less than 20% of their monthly rainfall so far this month. And of course it closes off tomorrow. No real rain in sight for those areas at all. It's felt pleasantly warm here in Manchester today, and across the UK and Scotland in Dorset it reached 22 Celsius, and temperatures are rising over coming days. If you take a look here, we can see them rising day on day. Now, the warmest day of the year so far was back on the 8th of April, where it got to 26.6 Celsius at Kew Gardens. Quite easily by Friday we will see 26 Celsius in the capital, and across Scotland, Northern Ireland 21, 22 degrees. Humidity also rising into this weekend, and that will in turn lead to a few heavy thundery downpours from Friday into Saturday. Something to bear in mind, of course, with it being the bank holiday weekend and many of us getting off on the roads. There could be some heavy showers ahead. Here's the forecast. So temperatures are rising over the coming days. There'll be plenty of warm spring sunshine on offer as well as we head through the rest of this week, with the threat of a few heavy and thundery downpours as that humidity rises from Friday into the weekend. We're keeping a close eye on the potential for those thundery downpours as we head into the bank holiday weekend. No warnings in place at the moment, but over coming days there could be some warnings for thunderstorms from Friday into Saturday. Bye-bye.
Joe, thank you very much.